Hey, what's going on, y'all? In this video, I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step guide on how to find your purpose. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there, including me. For the longest time, I didn't really know where I was going to go in life, what I wanted to do, even what I enjoyed doing. I didn't even know what I enjoyed doing. I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it later on in life. And in this video, I want to help y'all, save y'all some time, right? It takes a long time to try to sort through all your thoughts, and if you don't know what you're doing with it, it can be a waste of time, right? So in this video, I want to help y'all and explain what to do, how to find your purpose, and gather up all your thoughts and your ambitions and your dreams and just mash it into one and just set off with that, right? So first, I want to introduce you to a concept called Ikigai, right? It's a weird word. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but basically it's a Japanese saying about what you're put on this planet to do, right? And ideally, it's supposed to be a balance of, what you love to do, what you're good at, what you can get paid to do, and what the world needs, right? Ideally, you'll have all four once you write down your Ikigai. Also, while I'm at that, you probably want to find a journal or even a note card so you can write some of this stuff down. It's better if you write it down, because then you can see, okay, wrote down, I'm good at this, good at this, good at this, and, the world needs this, or you enjoy doing this. It's kind of you have to write it down. And it's going to be a Venn diagram. I'll throw a picture up so you can kind of see what I mean. And that'll help you get your ideas out and see where your mind is at and kind of visualize what you want to do, right? I know for me, at least, I was having trouble balancing what all the things I wanted to do. For example, I wanted to do music. Right now I'm doing YouTube. Eventually I want to do filmmaking. And at one point I wanted to do basketball. It was a lot of different things, Things that I might be good at, things I enjoy doing, things the world needs, things I can get paid for. You got to balance it all out. And so just remember that not everything you want to do has to be done right now. Let me say that again. Not everything you want to do has to be done right now. If I wanted to try to juggle all these different ambitions I have all at once, it just wouldn't work out. It just wouldn't, because there's only 24 hours in a day. And realistically, it's only 16 hours because we got to sleep 8 hours, right? You can only get so much done in a day, right? And if you're older, then, if you're an adult age and you're a responsible adult, one of these passions have to be paying the bills. One of these ambitions you have needs to be bringing in money. So that's less time out the day, you know what I mean? And so, without further ado, let me try to get into this. I'm about to give y'all a step-by-step explanation. Get your notebook ready, and let's get right into it. All right, so in your journal, you want to write down 5 things you're good at. So think about, what do people usually approach you for help with? What are you good at without really having to try much? And what particular activity are you better than others at? Try to write all these down. Write down 5 things you can get paid for, and try to think about, what would you be doing if you were not at your current job? Can you make a good living doing this work in the long term? What does the competition look like in that, if there's a niche at all? And 5 things you love to do, think about, what do you never get bored with? Try to think about that. When do you feel your happiest? Try to think back real far for that one. What would you continue to do even if you didn't get paid? And for 5 things that the world needs, try to think about, what problems in your society or community would you like to help solve? Will your work be relevant a decade from now? And how could you be more involved in your specific community? Alright, so after doing that exercise, try to find a common denominator between all your ideas that you wrote down, right? Try to find something that all of these things can tie into. That's going to be your Ikigai. For me, my Ikigai was writing. right? And that's not even one of the things that I mentioned earlier. But after thinking about it, it's like, okay, writing, that combines YouTube, filmmaking, and music all together. Because, well, YouTube, you have to write down your ideas for YouTube. And music, you have to write lyrics for the song. And filmmaking, you have to write a script for the movie. That happened to be my Ikigai, right? You have to find something that all your ambitions or, occupations, dreams, find something that they all have in common. And that's going to be your purpose. Apparently my purpose is to write. And that's what combines everything. If I can learn how to write well, I can do all these other things well. And now that I know that, obviously, I'm going to start, writing as much as I can. And as a result, it's going to branch off into other things. And I'll be having fun while also getting paid, while also, giving what the world needs. It'll combine everything, supply and demand. It all combines into one. And that's why it's very important to find your Ikigai. But if you found this video helpful, please like, comment, subscribe. Send this to somebody who might, feel lost in life. And that said, y'all have a blessed day. I'm out.